everyone's fucking gone, aren't they? Our resident clapper, are you gonna take over resident clapper? Wait for the cue. I think you should take over as resident clapper. If you can start us off, the gentle, level 1, beautiful. We'll bring that up to a level 3, fantastic. Up to a level 5, beautiful. Up to a level 7. Start stamping your feet out with this again. And welcome to the
Hello, Cardiff. Hello. I just want to address the elephant in the room before we begin. And when most people look at me, they assume I'm disabled. Thanks, guys. I just want to clarify, I'm not disabled, although I did use the disabled Tesco's toilet in Tesco's the other day because I was busting for a shit. And there's just more space in them. So I'm in there now, dropping the kids off. And I see the door handle move. So I thought I'm going to finish doing what I'm doing. And then I thought I got to face the music. So I open the door, I go out, and there's a lady in a wheelchair. And her eyes locked. And for the split second, there was definite tension. I'm not sure whether it was sexual or regular, but there was definite tension. And then we broke eye contact. She looked me up and down and went, fair enough. Wait a minute. And as I was walking away, she goes, oh bless him. But I guess the point I'm trying to make is I'm not disabled. I don't have a disability, but what I do have is a rare genetic condition, not to show off, called male patella syndrome, which if said incorrectly just sounds like I got some kind of weird phobia to white chocolate spread. But it basically means I got very small kneecaps and disfigured and discoloured nails. And that's all I thought it was to it. And then I told my missus about it, and she went to the trouble of Googling it and kindly informing me that it could lead to kidney problems as I get older. And I can just picture it now on Christmas morning, she gives me a present. Oh, what is it? Nah, my love, is your own personal dialysis machine. Hook yourself up to that bad boy 2 to 3 times a day, and you might live to see 35. Oh, fuck it. Thanks, love, but alternatively, you could have got me a shotgun and I could have blown my fucking brains out. Thanks, love. But for the first time in my life, I can actually say I am really happy in my own body. But most of my life, I come from weight down, I was very skinny. But recently, I managed to put quite a bit of weight down and I'm happy. But just to give you all an idea of how skinny I used to be, I used to be jealous of the little African kids on the European adverts on the standing there, showing off with their big bellies, asking for £2 a month. Never mind give them £2 a month, give me £2 a month. And in 4 months' time, I would have gained over half a stone. But my BMI, my body mass index, actually says I'm overweight. And I should be between 7 stone 7 and 10 stone 1. And let me tell you, I've been 7 stone 7 and it wasn't a pretty sight. People would mistake me for a matchstick. They pick me up and they rub my head against the rough side of the matchstick box, which explains the short back and forehead situation. And my daily I walk around with a cock and balls on my head. Exhibit A. But despite the weight issues and the dodgy airline, I have somehow managed to find love.
Hey.
I've been with my missus now for 4 years, and the story of how we met is a really romantic one. It's a bit like a fairy tale. So we met on Tinder. And up until I met my missus, I was useless at dating. I had absolutely no luck with the ladies whatsoever. And I couldn't really put it down to one thing. I got a certain look about me. It's the kind of look that says I can't leave the house without a carer. But I got it in the end. And before I physically met my missus, before I physically met my missus, we'd have long conversations on the phone to get to know each other. And it didn't take me too long to find out she wasn't quite the full shilling. So we talking one night and she said, I got 2 daughters. One's 2 and one's 3. So I've been a mother for 5 years. You get it now. And even I started questioning myself. And I didn't have the art to correct her. I still haven't told her now. I'm just really looking forward to that statement coming out in a few years' time. When one's 27 and one's 26. And she's been a mother for 53 years. And the fucker's only 47. She's really enjoying it. But I have inherited 2 lovely stepdaughters. And we got a little boy together and he's 2.5. But he's a very lazy baby. He didn't start walking till he was almost 2. He'd walk on his knees. That wasn't meant to be funny, but you're gonna fucking love the next bit. And he'd walk on his knees, so we had to take him to physio. So I mean, fucking hell, penalty. So me and my missus, we took him to physio for the first time. The lady looked him all over, done a few exercises with him, and said he's absolutely fine, there's nothing to worry about. He'll walk in his own time. He's just really happy on his knees. And this is probably the point I should tell you I don't think before I speak. So now to thought to my own safety, all my missus' feelings, I've gone, just like his mammy. I was then banned from all future physio sessions. And I'm still sleeping in the shed to this day. I haven't even got a fucking shed. That's not the first time my mouth has got me into trouble. When I took my missus and stepdaughters to meet my mother for the first time, it was a lovely day, so I thought we'll take my mother's dog for a walk up a country park in Aberdeen, where I'm from. And the girls are not used to being around dogs, so they start riding him. And he's a Jack Russell Terrier, so he don't take kindly to that shit. So again, without thinking, I screamed on top of my voice, "Oi! Don't do that! How would you like it if I ride you?" Unfortunately, half of Aberdeen are up a country park, aren't they? And now I've got to sign a register every 2 weeks. People are funny about things like that. But we did get past all that, and we recently come back from our first family holiday abroad together up in Mallorca. And it was my missus' first time flying at the grand old age of 27. So she was very nervous. And I knew she wasn't quite the full shilling before we went on this holiday. But she stepped it up a notch on this occasion. So we, alright, so we're on the plane, and she asks me, does it go any higher than this? Which is a fair enough question if the plane was in the fucking sky. So, we were still moving along the runway, and I probably should have reassured her, but that's not my style. So I've gone, no, we just drive to Spain in an EasyJet Boeing 737, ploughing through everything in our path, gliding across the sea, until we get to the other side, in a blaze of fucking glory, leaving a trail of utter devastation in our wake. So that might have lightened the mood a bit. I was wrong, she was fucking fuming. She didn't speak to me for the first 3 days of the holiday. It was fucking brilliant. Well, as I said, we got a lovely little boy together and he's 2.5. So he'll be starting school next year. And ideally, I'd like him to go to a Welsh school because I'm a fluent Welsh speaker. No, I missed a bit there. I'd like him to go to a Welsh school, but the two girls, they go to an English school, it's right opposite the house. So it's only fair they all go to the same school. But I'd like him to go to a Welsh school because I'm a fluent Welsh speaker. And the others are not, so we can chat shit about them. They won't have a fucking clue what I'm talking about. But my mother, she sent me and my brother to a Welsh school when we were younger. And she didn't speak Welsh. So our way of improving our Welsh outside school was to go to this Welsh video shop in Merthyr, pick a video of our choice, and then when we got home from school, she put it on for us. So one day we got home, she put it on, and I remember sitting there thinking, I don't understand a word of this. So after religiously now, every day after school, come home, put this on so I can pick up the language. And that's exactly what I did. But it wasn't until years down the line I realised it wasn't actually a Welsh video I was watching. It was fucking Pingu. So thanks to my mother, up until the age of 12, I thought I was speaking fluent Welsh. I wasn't. I was talking fucking penguin. Walk, walk, noof, noof. No wonder I was fucking bullied. Well, that, because I got to look to someone who can't leave their house without the carer. I'm Luke Jones, you be better.